Hello and welcome to Shropshire, the greenest and most pleasant of England's quiet counties. We're right in the heart of the country, left of Birmingham, right of Wales, easy to reach from almost anywhere. Perhaps for the best views of Shropshire's beautiful landscapes, you need to take to the skies with a balloon ride over Shropshire's secret hills in the south. Magnificent, aren't they? And they're good for the heart and soul, perfect for the odd stroll on those warm midsummer nights. They're even suitable for those who want to lead a healthy and active life, be it if you want to exercise with your four-legged chum, hike through the hills with friends, or pedal your way through our fair county. All of Shropshire's pilgrims find there's plenty of clean, fresh air. High the vanes of Shrewsbury gleam, I landed in Severn Stream. The bridges from the steepled crest cross the water east and west. By a curious quirk of geography, Shrewsbury is both a hill town and an island. An island because its ancient heart lies almost entirely within a giant loop of the River Severn. A hill town because its narrow streets seem to rise inexorably towards that famous steepled crest. In the words of the local writer Ellis Peters, the gracious skyline lifts first the eye and then the heart. Nearby you'll find Wroxeter Roman city, now considered by perfectly sane historians to be the true site of Camelot and home to the legendary King Arthur. Arthur married a local girl too. The good Lady Guinevere came from Oswestry, just up the road. And then there's Hawkstone Park. It's Britain's first theme park, but forget Disneyland. Being Shropshire, this theme park is over 250 years old and contains some of the most magical landscapes you're ever likely to see. Hawkstone's famous follies with their caves, cliffs and grottos offer hours of entertainment and provide stunning views over the surrounding countryside. It's a Grade 1 listed landscape too, and was voted Family Attraction of the Year 2004 by the Good Britain Guide. Shropshire is rich in heritage, but no visit to our fair county would be complete without a trip to Ironbridge. It's a World Heritage Site, for it was here, 250 years ago, that the abundant natural resources of the Severn Gorge were combined with British ingenuity to launch modern iron smelting, the Industrial Revolution, and, let's face it, the world we know today. Scattered throughout the valley are 10 extraordinary hands-on museums that celebrate the birth of industry and the heroes of this astonishing age. Perhaps the best known museum is Bliss Hill Victorian Town, not so much a museum as a living, breathing insight into life in Victorian Shropshire. It employs an army of performers in period costume to bring those times alive. You can change your money back into the real stuff, that's pounds, shillings and pence for those born after 1972, and then you can visit their shops, their pub, their cottages and even their workshops. In the summer there's a working Victorian fairground, and you could even join in special events like weddings, steam days and vintage cycle rallies. Other ways to get your hands dirty can be found at the Coalport China Museum, home of the famous brand until 1926. At our newest attraction, Ingenuity, you can have fun with an incredible collection of interactive gadgets, games and gizmos. Test your reactions against the speed and accuracy of a robot. Generate power from water. Move a real locomotive by hand. There's even stuff to keep the kids amused while you're playing. Ludlow is Shropshire's capital of food, but then it does have more Michelin stars than anywhere outside of some place called London. Ancient monuments like the imposing Ludlow Castle make this a town that nobody should miss. It's also the only town in England to have been awarded Cittaslow status, proof that a rare balance between the pace and quality of life has been achieved. The town also hosts a number of annual fairs and festivals. The Marches Food and Drink Festival takes place every September, while the famous Ludlow Festival in June and July attracts actors and performers from all over the world. The beautiful Shropshire town of Bridgnorth is home to the Severn Valley Railway, so if you want to get around, you should definitely let the steam train take the strain. After a spot of lunch, why not take to the River Severn and canoe your way upstream? It really is the best way to travel, especially if you want to burn off all those extra calories you'll have consumed in Shropshire's wonderful restaurants. It's also an ideal way to get some of the best views of Shropshire's countryside and wildlife. Stokes Castle in South Shropshire is quite simply beautiful. So beautiful, in fact, that there's even a copy built by a lovelorn husband and erected in the United States. And how has this gorgeous medieval fortified manor house survived so completely intact? Well, we can only guess that people loved it so much that they always gave in before the final assault. Things happen in Shropshire. We have a wide variety of country fairs and festivals, so whatever time of year you happen to be visiting, chances are you'll bump into some sort of event, fair or festival in progress. We're that sort of place. We use wholesome fresh produce in Shropshire, and although indulging in food and drink may not be government policy, it's positively encouraged here. Our smorgasbord is laden with delicious food and drink. So what are you waiting for? We're looking forward to making you feel very welcome. Cheers!